Platinum X here with Elite Dangerous. So I'm dropping into the nav point, hunting some pirates, and I've just recently upgraded to the Alliance Crusader, which is the second ship according to size. You know, the first one was the killback that could equip the fighter bay, and the next, in size and purchase price in the line is the Alliance Crusader. Now I've flown this before when I first started, using fighter bays, and found out, what a game changer they are in regards to combat. And there it is. There's my target.
Under attack.
Oh shit. So I'm trying to outrun it. Trying to get out of range of its weaponry, because it's tearing my shields. I'm not fully upgraded.
Taking damage.
Damn, this thing is on my ass. What is this thing? Fertilance? Can't fucking shake the damn thing. Now I should have already deployed.
Roger that, sir. Deploying the fighter. Fighter is live. Awaiting orders.
Had I already deployed my fighter, I probably would not have been taking so much damage, but as you can see, those green security is dropped in.
Target shields offline.
And that was the whole point of taking on some of these tougher opponents. Now, if you don't get a hit in, destroy them before you do any damage, you will fail your mission.
Under attack.
Oh man, this thing's fucking attacking me again already. So you see, a Fertilance is like a glass cannon. Those ships are weak. They're oh, I forgot about that. And he's gone. Forgot I had a beam laser.
Easy, Commander. Enemies eliminated.
I was trying to fire a missile because I did have a missile rack on there before, and I swapped it out for a beam laser. But yeah, had I already had my fighter deployed, I would not have been taking so much damage, because once I got far enough away from it, it would have turned its attention onto my fighter. I might have been able to get away a little better without taking so much damage. But the Fertilance is probably about the same speed as this thing. And again, this ship is not fully upgraded. I just purchased it. I didn't have enough money to fully upgrade it. So it's got, some upgrades, but it's by far,
Let's go, Commander.
it's nowhere near its peak performance. But again, the reason I went ahead and, accepted that contract was because of the payout, 1.3 mil. And even though he was a higher skill pilot, It was a good payout, and I just wanted to, I knew security would drop in to assist. So that's why I went ahead and took it, and it all worked out. So a lot of times when you're hunting pirates, you want to drop into the nav beacon first to scan for the location, even if it pops up and tells you, you know, unless it actually says mission objective in blue. If it just shows up in blue but doesn't actually say mission objective or something along those lines, I would go ahead and drop into, or if the mission objective is like really far away, go ahead and drop into the nav point, because as you just saw, a lot of times they'll drop in on you and attack you in the nav point. So it makes these missions go a lot quicker when they come to you as soon as you get into the system. And then here's this Lord Pyros guy. That message, rumor was right. Good thing I found you first. He's going to try to pull me out of Super Cruise. But I'm going to set up an ambush here.
Understood. Initializing fighter startup. I'm ready to go, Commander. Scanning for targets. Weapons primed.
Now, if you know they're after you, boom, there they are. Passive Explorer.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
This ship handles really well. That's one of the reasons I love this ship. It is so fun. This ship is so fun because it maneuvers really well. That was not a mission objective. That was just a random pirate. Because where I had it targeted on the left side over there, it said wanted. If it was part of a mission, it would said wanted and then mission objective in red. Did not say mission objective. I just said wanted. So that was just a random pirate trying to yank me out and take my cargo. So again, that's always my tactic when I know they're after me. I just go ahead and drop out. Now it's if you're going too fast and they're too close to you, it's hard to. You could.
Frameshift drive charging.
Need to recall my fighter. It would be hard to slow down.
On my way, Commander.
To drop out of
Docking
Super
protocol
Cruise safely, without them trying to interdict you. So you could force the drop, which will cause, like, it's not advisable, but you could. If you drop out too fast,
Let's go,
it
Commander.
could cause some not much, just minor
Frameshift drive charging.
damage to the ship.
3.
And your frame shift drive, it takes it longer to recharge. But you could, like here I'll demonstrate. So when you're under, like right now when you're in KM, you can drop out. But the moment you go to MM, you have to be under that 1.0 MM to drop out safely. If you're going above that, see how it says too fast for safe? Press twice to emergency drop. Alright. Hull integrity compromised. And then the frame shift drive, see the cooldown in blue on the bottom right corner there, under where my fuel is? It takes your frame shift drive longer to cool down. to be able to jump back into hyperspace to super cruise. But it's if you're trying to ambush somebody that's on your tail, you'll still likely have enough time for it to recharge in case you needed to take off. Like if they're just too much to handle. Like if you're not, because once they start interdiction, you can't look at your contacts. See, when you go over to contacts,
Frameshift drive
you can
charging.
see what kind of ships are in the area.
4, 3, 2.
They have to be, you have to target them to be able to scan them though. Actually, you can select them from contacts, but again, to scan them, you'd have to, you know, be facing them, I think. But under contacts, it will show you the type of ship. But once they start interdiction on you and you're trying to evade it, you can't access. See, there's a federal gunship right there. So I can target it, but I can't scan it until I swing around and get it in front of me. That's the gunship. That's the next in line that has a fighter bay. A little bit bigger than this ship, but those things do not handle anywhere as well as this. Like, I really don't like the federal ships just because they don't really handle that well. I think the gunship might handle the best, except for the Corvette. For the size, the Corvette handles very well. But this ship handles so well. This ship is real fun. Anyway, I just I gotta work on money. There's a crate Mark II. I think I'm done in this system. I gotta look for the next system for the next mission. Actually, I think that's where I just left from.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, this Crusader is a lot of fun. I highly recommend this ship, but the problem is it's a military vessel. It's meant for combat.
3.
It's very hard to try to use it as a multi-purpose. There's other ships that you can use for that. This is not it. Like, this is meant for combat. I accidentally picked up a cargo mission
Objective detected.
and kind of forgot I'm geared up for combat. don't really have anyway. Select the nav beacon, super cruise. See that right there? There's where it says mission unidentified signal for oh, he's on my tail. Now this, because I don't know what ship it is, see, I can't access the contact screen. So I can't even, I don't even know what type of ship it is that's on me. So I'm not even gonna mess around, I'm just gonna evade. It was that Pete guy. He's harmless, it was probably nothing. I probably should have just let him go on ahead and interdicted me and blew his ass out of the... but that right there, like, I don't really have to drop into the nav point because it's already marked mission target and it's close by. So I really don't need to drop into the nav point. And it doesn't always pop up like this. I mean, most of the time I just go ahead and drop into the nav point because it doesn't always show up like this. But if it's close and not far away and it shows up like this, might as well go ahead and head to it and not worry about the nav point. Because these are usually the pirate is here to attack that convoy. So you've got time to go ahead and deploy your
Understood.
fighter.
Initializing fighter startup.
Tell it to attack your target, which you don't have a target yet. But
I'm ready to go, Commander.
and then it's this dude over here by himself. And see, he's just kind of sitting there. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Target shields offline.
Oh shit, weapons. I didn't have any power diverted. Those are my weapons.
Under attack. Warning. Temperature critical.
There's another ship attacking me. He's out of range. I'm not even going to be able to catch his ass
Target
either.
shields online.
Who is this? This is another target right here. See, now this one says mission target.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Friendship charge detected.
Not happening, buddy.
Incoming mission critical message. Target shields offline.
Alright.
Incoming mission critical message.
Message received. Starting docking procedures.
She is 86% to the next level, which would be mostly harmless. So it's better to get them like
Fighter is
the
home. Ready to go, Commander.
lowest experience pilot, the harmless pilot. Hire the harmless pilot. The more missions you take them on, they'll level up, and their pay, their cut in your profits it will go up. It starts out at like 2%. It will go up, but on my main profile, I have a pilot that I hired like this that was harmless, and is now a master pilot that I'm only paying 7% to. Master is higher than expert, and expert is the highest one that you can hire, and their starting profit is 12%. So I have a master that's higher level than the expert. I'm only paying 7% to. So, all right,
Cannot
where?
apply.
Oh, I'm gonna put my guns away. Okay, so that took care of them too. I still have this one here, and I need to take this cargo and dump it, and go pick up the rest of it. What is the deal here? won't it let me? Alright, well, we're gonna go here then.
Frameshift drive charging.
Actually, that might be the system I just left. Nope, it's that system.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm not here for pirates, I'm here to just drop cargo. This is how I kind of speed up the whole approach thing. I'm going to be coming in a lot faster than the Super Cruise. Boom. The Super Cruise ship drops me out going a lot faster than I could just manually drop out. Doesn't always work so smoothly though. Sometimes you'll go flying right, you'll just go right past it. And you know, if you're going too fast, again, you'll just go blowing right past it. But knowing how to manipulate that Super Cruise chip makes things a whole lot quicker. But I played this game for years before they even came out with that Super Cruise chip. I was doing things manually. Now, thank God, like when I first started playing, like I didn't even have the docking chip. I was literally having to land manually. That was a bit tough figuring out. That was a bit tough to figure out, but then somebody sent me a message and was like, "Dude, buy a docking chip, man." And I didn't even know there was a docking chip. And but it was just basic. Like when I first started playing years ago, it was just a basic docking chip. So since then they came out with the advanced one, which the basic one just lands you. It's an auto landing. The advanced chip came out later, and that also takes you off. So you can just auto land, auto take off, and exit the station before you take control. Flight assist, standard, not basic. Standard docking, that's just landing. The advanced one that I've got equipped also does take off and landing. Oh, goodness. All right. So, need to go here to get rid of this cargo and then go back, pick the rest of it up. See, that was another thing that's changed over the years. You didn't used to be able to even accept the mission if you didn't have enough cargo, if you didn't have enough space to pick it up all at one time. So it's kind of cool that I mean, you could even do wing missions and just make trips, but the wing missions are meant for multiple people. The payout really isn't enough to justify making multiple trips back and forth for one mission. Sometimes it might be able to. I've done it before, a long time ago, but let's see if we got any other pirate missions. And see, this is how right here, you see this right here? 435,000 to run 32 units. That's not a lot. And you see the 3+ rep. What that is the 435 payout gives you just the 1+ rep. You sacrifice that money to get an additional 2+ rep. So you get a total of 3+ rep, but you're only getting paid 6,720 credits. So you're basically sacrificing over 400,000 credits. Which, if you look at the donations can go up to like, I think they'll go up to like 300,000 before they even go into a double plus. So you're only getting anywhere between 50,000 and 300,000 credits donation wise. You're only getting 1+ reputation. So it's actually not that bad, you know, trade-off. 400,000 for, you know, a 3+ reputation. So that's how you kind of get the rep up quicker. I mean, I probably would not have sacrificed the 400,000. I would do something like this. This courier job, boy, that's paying a lot. This station must be way out there. Yeah, look at that. It's 121,000. That takes probably 20 minutes to make that run. 20 minutes real time to fly out there. That's why it pays so much. But still, that's a lot of money. But that's because I'm an allied rep. That's why that's paying so much. So I don't need to sacrifice that money for the reputation because I already have the reputation with this faction. That's why it's paying me so much. That's why I sacrificed that money early on to get that reputation up as fast as I can for these higher paying missions. I mean, 400,000 for just 32 units, that's actually a good payout. That's a real good payout for just 32 units. Here's one almost 300,000 for just 12 units. So what I'll do to get rep up early on is do like these just data missions. You're just like a courier, a mail courier. It's like you're just picking up this data, dropping it off somewhere else, which does not require cargo. Now that right there is an easy trade-off. The mission pays 34,000 with 1 rep, and only 10,000 to pay off with 2 rep. So that's an easy trade-off. You know, sacrificing that little bit of money for some extra rep. And it doesn't even take inventory. So these are good missions to run as far as, you know, getting rep. Those cargo ones, running cargo, again, like these. That's good for money and rep. So that's basically how I've got all these up to Allied. Is just running these missions. This one, I can't ever get this one to give me any missions that I'm willing to do. I'm not messing with this kind of missions. There's a lot of missions that just are way too time consuming for what the payout is. So like this right here, I'm not messing with this. It does, actually that falls under exploratory, yeah, explorer rank. Scout, that falls under explorer rank. So that might be something, you know, if you're wanting to get your exploring rank up, that might be a mission I maybe should look into, but yeah, I'm not messing with that right now. What'll happen a lot of times when you go on these, it says you need to go find some missing commercial samples. This cargo is unique to the mission, cannot be replaced if lost. Search signal sources. Take the items to basically back to the station. So you got to go scan the nav beacon. You got to go into the system and find out. A lot of time, as you're flying around, there's signal sources popping up all over the place. You don't have to have a mission. You can just drop in and see what's up with these signal sources. A lot of times, though, you'll get attacked. Because, I mean, think about it. You're dropping in for like these black box type missions. You got to go recover a black box. Well, what is a black box? Oh, it's from a destroyed ship, right? So when you drop in where a ship had been destroyed, well, whoever destroyed that ship might just be sitting and waiting for somebody to come looking for it. So a lot of times you'll get attacked when you're trying to recover lost cargo or black boxes. But this particular ship, I would welcome the attack. So maybe I should do some of these type missions. Just not right now, though. I'm not going to mess with that. This is a good station. I might need to rebase here. Before I set up base, nope, not doing it. Before I set up, like, basically store all of my components and ships, like if I've got multiple ships and I've got a lot of components that I've purchased, I try to set up like a headquarters. You know, somewhere that I base myself. That way I can kind of stay in the same area, building up the rep like I've done here at this station. And again, I've already built the rep up. Why would I fly into a system where I don't have any rep and get paid shit for running missions versus I'm allied with these people here and I'm getting paid shit and loads. Look at all this. Now this is a little bit more advanced type stuff. This is destroying a lot of ships, 60 ships. This is going into conflict zones. That's something that's for much more advanced. I mean, I can do it, but on my main profile, but I'm not doing it on this pro. I'm not there yet. I'm kind of just only about 20 hours in, or maybe 30 hours. Oh no, I take that back. I'm over 50 hours in. Spent the last couple of days playing a lot. But yeah, I'm not there yet as far as ready to start doing this stuff on this profile yet. But that right there kind of just shows you what rep is all about. Because these missions right here aren't paying shit. And these missions up here, different types of missions though. I'm trying to see if I can find like similar type missions on one of these that I've got allied rank with. See, that's why I accepted that mission to get that to get that one up. That's That's still friendly though. That's good rep. And I'm trying to go ahead and get it all the way up to Allied. Because right there's a mission I can't even accept because it requires Allied. All right, let me go ahead and get out of here. I've dropped off that cargo. See, this ship right here, I've only got 20 cargo space because again, it's an attack ship. It's a combat vessel. It's not meant for running cargo or being multi-purpose. So I kind of messed up when I accepted that mission. But I can still go grab the rest of it and bring it back and finish it up. Now there is one thing here. Let me hang on. Exit. If you exit before you leave, like if you accidentally launch by mistake, or maybe you launch and then you're like, oh crap, I didn't, just exit, continue, go back in, and you'll be docked again. As long as you exit before you leave the station, you'll be docked again. So there is one thing after you get into a battle, or after you've been flying around for a while, whether you're fighting or not, you go in here to advanced maintenance. Even though I'm fully repaired, I mean it says shield 100, hull 100, and right here this is fuel, repairs, ammo. So everything's full, but it's kind of odd. But if you go in here to advanced maintenance, see this right here, ship integrity, 99%. I kind of, considering I took some damage during that fight with that Fer-de-Lance, I was kind of expecting this to be lower. That's kind of why I came here. And then this right here, paint work, again, health, 99%. Well, let's go ahead and just keep that at 100% as much as possible. So again, it's a little strange, but if you're going into combat, you want to make sure you're at peak performance. I think I still got one. Yep.
Ship is released to pass safely from the station.
Now, considering, you know what, this is where I just break the auto. Get myself on out of here. But you got to be careful not to be crashing into ships. You will get fined. You will get fined, and fines are just a pain in the butt. It's just, or you damn sure don't want to wind up being wanted and wind up being labeled as a criminal. It's just not worth it's not worth the time, not worth the aggravation. It's best to keep your nose clean and yeah.
Frameshift drive
Wait a minute,
charging.
that's that right? It's not the system I'm going to. I think somehow I changed my target. Here we go, I'm going here.
Frameshift drive charging.
And this right here, navigation, right there at the top, will show you how many, if it's going to be a number of jumps, it'll say next, this is a direct jump, so it's just one. But there'll be a number there if it's going to be multiple jumps to get to your destination when you plot a course like that. So I was thinking about, you know, while I'm earning money upgrading this, the federal gunship, I just recently hit the rank of ensign. I was recording and I was gonna post it, but then I was like, I didn't really do shit. I mean, it wasn't really a fun video, so wasn't really a whole lot going on. So I just deleted it. I didn't post it, but oh, come on. That's what I was talking about. If you're going too fast, you'll blow right by it. And when you're too close to it, when you're really close to a sun like this, you want to be a little more careful. Because if you drop, if you wind up in the sun's atmosphere, you will be overheating. But like, you're not gonna like, I mean, you can still get away from it, but it's just kind of like a little scary. So considering the nav point is right there, I'm not anywhere near like dropping into the sun's atmosphere, because the nav beacon's still right there. So there's plenty of room between the sun and the nav beacon. So since I'm on this side of the nav beacon, I'm a good safe distance. Why am I not dropping out? Wait, where's the nav beacon? I thought I had it targeted. I got a ship targeted. There's the nav beacon.
Scan detected.
Oh, no. Shit, there we go.
Incoming mission critical message.
So that blue scan complete, top right corner there, you see that? There we go. Boom, dropped out right in front of me. Perfect.
Target shields offline. Warning. Temperature critical. Frameshift charge detected.
Good luck with that, buddy boy. Not gonna happen.
Taking heat damage.
He was trying to run.
Incoming mission critical message.
Boy, I'm
Scan detected.
I don't like being this close to suns. Definitely don't like fighting this close to suns. But it's this beam laser is what's kind of... Energy weapons cause heat. That's why I use a lot of multi-cannons a lot, because they don't generate that much heat.
Frameshift drive charging.
Get away from this sun.
4,
And then I'll figure out where...
1.
well, I gotta go back and get the rest of that cargo. Right here. No, that's the destination. I think it's back. I think it's here. Yeah, that's her. That little white icon is... I've got another ship parked there. It's just the little hauler. See, if I need to, like, after I bought this ship, it was 7 jumps to get back into this area where I had built up this reputation. So it took me it took 14 minutes to transport my hauler from like somewhere around here to where I bought this ship. So I had to wait for the hauler to arrive. Then I switched over to the hauler and I got back here in 2 jumps. Now, I mean, I could have made the 7 jumps, plus I would have had to stop to refuel, and I mean, I still could have did that in less than 14 minutes, but considering I didn't even have a shield equipped on it, because the station I bought it at just didn't have the right components, and I didn't really want to run around. Anyway, I called the hauler over there, made the 2 jumps, and then and then had the Crusader here transported to that station where the hauler's parked at. And that station's a pretty good station. It had most of the equipment that I need to upgrade this thing. I just need the money. So I kind of went ahead and had everything transported, all my components and everything transported there. Kind of using Magnus Gateway as my base of operations. I'm probably coming in too fast. Yep. It's coming in too hot. All right, here we go.
Lakon, Papa Lima Alpha. The Federation welcomes you. Follow station protocols and enjoy your cruise, Commander. Request approved. Assigned to landing pad 4-1. Clear for automated approach vectoring.
Oh, what I was going to show is... So yeah, I'm rank ensign now. So to purchase a federal dropship, which I don't like it, it's another like military vessel. It's just for combat. Required the rank of midshipman. Then after midshipman was petty officer, I believe, and then chief petty officer.
Landing gear deployed.
The federal assault ship requires the rank petty officer, chief petty officer. Then after chief petty officer, I believe ensign was next. And then the federal gunship requires the rank of ensign. And it's the federal gunship that can equip the fighter bay. So it's a little bit heavier than this ship, and it's definitely got some more options to it. And I think most of the internals are about the same size. But it doesn't handle anywhere near as nice as this ship. I really like. I mean, this ship's a lot of fun. I really enjoy using it. Get out of there. I don't have any passenger cabins. Oh, and that's something else. This station does have passenger cabins in the outfitter. Alright, there's the rest of the cargo to finish that mission. Then this is where I picked these up. Look at that reputation right there. So I'm sacrificing over like 700,000 credits for an extra 2 rep. That's a bit steep. So I'm keeping the money.
Incoming message.
And there we go. We are now friendly with that faction. This one is only 350,000. So I would be sacrificing, well, just about that whole 350,000 for an extra for 3 rep instead of just 1. That's actually not a bad trade-off. But I need money.
Incoming mission critical message.
Alright, now this one right here, they got a secondary contract. Now this is where you'll see missions with a little chain. See, 50,000, one rep. 300,000, still just one rep. So sometimes that trade-off is worth getting the extra rep quicker. This one's over 600,000 for one rep. Yeah, I'm definitely not sacrificing. I mean, that right there is a perfect example. That's 300,000 per extra rep. You know what I mean? Like, no way. I want that money. This one's 800,000. So again, these payouts are because I'm allied with these factions. So again, that's why I sacrifice the money to get that rep up, to get to allied, you know, quick. Because the payouts are just so much better on the missions. But no, I'm not picking up any more cargo. I've already got that one to finish. I don't see any more pirate missions. Now you got to be careful who you're accepting pirate missions from. Because these independents right here, well, sometimes they're criminal organizations. And what you'll be doing, the so-called pirate you're going after, is one of these Federation pilots for these other factions. So, yeah. So you got to be careful. Like, when you accept one mission from somebody to take out a pirate, it's going to help you with one faction and then hurt you with the other faction the pilot belongs to. And this is funny, Minsk. This pirate's name is Minsk, and if you've ever played Baldur's Gate, Minsk is a character from not just Baldur's Gate 3, but all three of the Baldur's Gate games, going all the way back to the original. Minsk is quite hilarious. So that's funny just to see that name. But once again, it says pirate, but is it really? Is it really a pirate? Or is it one of these Federation pilots? It shows you right there what faction Minsk belongs to right there. The Crimson Empire. Is that Crimson Empire? Yeah. No, that's Crimson Organization. I don't see that Crimson Empire. Maybe it is these guys. What about this one? Well, the faction they're with is a faction in the system where you're going to go hunt them down at, probably. Not this system. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thanks for watching, like, and subscribe. And have fun with Elite Dangerous.